Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Super G 2020 and we are today going to be talking about what is a perfect kind of starter rush class weapon. And you know, there are plenty of different types of rush class weapons. You know, you've got your shotguns, you've got your SMGs, and you have some assault rifles. You have some weapons in different categories that can be perfectly kind of malleable to a rush class weapon. I don't know if I've been having this glitch. It's so rude. I don't know why. I'm going to reset my character in the thing. And the thing is, it's not the MP5K. Now you have other weapons such as the UMP45, but I would recommend, if you guys are new, using the MP7. Now this is a rank 9 weapon, so you know, it's definitely up there. So if you guys are new to this game, definitely start putting in some time and energy into this game, because this is a great game, but you do have to put in time and energy. You guys just can't sit back there and do nothing the entire time. You definitely need to start rushing, specifically with weapons such as this. Now I realize that some of the SMGs aren't great for it, but you know, you gotta just kind of push through and start kind of learning some of the weapons. Now right when you get the UMP, start putting kills into it. Try putting as many kills as you can, but once you get the MP7, do the same thing. Those are going to be your two weapons until you get maybe the MAC-10. MAC-10 is pretty good, but once you get the P90 and the MP5, those are pretty good weapons as well. MP5 is going to be your new MP7, and the P90 is going to be your new UMP45. So that's kind of how that works out. Then you can switch to some of these other ones. Colt SMG, it's okay, it's not the best. MP5 SD is one of those weapons that nobody uses. MP5 or MP10 is an okay weapon, nobody really uses it. MP5/10, it's really strong but doesn't pick up a lot of ammo for some reason. AUG 3 Para or Para is okay. PPSH is going to be the replacement for your P90, and the Crisp Vector is going to be your replacement for the MP5. Now, that still doesn't mean that I can't use them. I use these weapons all the time. I go back and forth, and I definitely don't just use one of these weapons, as it is just a restraint on what you can actually use. I use a significant amount of weapons all the time, as they are all very strong. But if you guys need a full auto weapon in a pinch, these weapons are going to be your deal, as they are just a very strong weapon to start using. And if you get headshots with the MP7, you pretty much won, just due to the ability of taking out the enemy pretty quickly, which is a nice little thing to have. But we also have like the UMP45, which is a great gun, except for the fact that it just doesn't have the speed behind it. It's kind of like the MK11 versus MP7, or not MP7, SKS type deal. You know, you want to have kind of two weapons in each category, you know, but then I can go to the MAC-10 and still have a little bit more speed. And one thing that I don't understand about the MAC-10 is when you reload it, it doesn't go up to 31. It just still stays at that nice 30, which is very annoying. I personally find it's like, I don't understand, because it should be able to reload to have 31. So Stylus Studios, you guys need to work on that, as we always have some sort of thing for them to fix in these videos. And I don't even know if they watch them, but they should. Because I try to give some feedback for the whole audience here, and that's what I find helps the majority of people. So you also have your shotguns. You have your KSG, which is rank 1. I personally have this one set up for range, which is a fine idea, but not great if you are close range. You guys saw that I died instantly because I did not have the necessary close range thing. So now this is my close range gun, this is my close range machine, and what's nice about this gun is pretty much at any medium to close range distance it kills. Now at far distances it still will destroy, but not as much. We're gonna throw a hot potato up there. But if we continue rushing with this weapon, if we find someone, I can actually show you guys how easy it is to just destroy an enemy. I find that this weapon is perfect for that. Let's try to take out some enemies. There's one. Now it might take a few shots, like that one took 3. That's just because I must have missed a few shots on some of those. But if somebody rushes you, ooh, baby, they're dead. And that's just a nice little kind of upgrade with this weapon. It does take them down extremely low when you are shooting them, though. That guy went from probably a max health down to very low. The DBV and the Saiga and the Spaz, now these are all the new shotguns. I do recommend all of them. DBV is a pretty good basic weapon until you get kind of, you know, a standardized weapon. Now you definitely do want all of the weapons to do different things. I find that this one is perfect for a distance shotgun, so if you want to put slugs on this thing, I would highly recommend that. I've seen people do slugs, flechette, and birdshot, and all have been that guy was dead. And they've all done pretty well. Basic properties, I find that this is the best. So just keep that in mind for kind of the range and, you know, slug type category for the semi-auto ones. Now the thing is between the pump action, the KSG, the Remington, and the KSM, those are all still pretty powerful, but my KSM is set up for specifically power. I don't know if I have, no I don't. So here's my slugs. Now this gun is either a 1 or 2 shot depending on where you kill them or shoot them. But this is typically a 1 shot. If you get a headshot at any distance, it will kill them, which is perfect, but this is not a close range rushing weapon. Now I have used this weapon to rush, but it is not specifically meant for that. It is meant for slugs, and that is it. Now some perfect rush weapons are, you know, the KSG, if you don't have slugs on it, it is perfect for this, but otherwise use the Remington. Now if you can't, or you don't like the Remington, I would suggest trying the DBV, but more importantly the Saiga. And then once you get the Spaz, that is pretty much the only shotgun you will be using. And I do not use any of the ammo types. I find that they are unusable and very hard to kind of use, as this shotgun can be used with standard at distance and at close range. And this is, you know, the Spaz is one of the perfect rush class weapons because it is malleable to long distances, and although it does take usually multiple shots to kill someone, it is still a great weapon to be using. So just keep that in mind, and you know, that's really it. So you guys gotta make sure that you guys use 2 weapons in every category, even for, you know, SMGs or shotguns. You gotta have at least 2 that can be usable. Just 2 you would not be able to destroy, or have, you know, one set up for an infiltrator class like we talked about a few weeks ago, or a week ago. I don't know how or when I'm posting this video, but you know, just keep that in mind. But I find that, you know, shotguns are typically my better idea of a rush class weapon. I don't always use SMGs, but I will, and I just find that shotguns are a bit better than SMGs, just due to their reason of that they can, the new ones are very fast, which is a nice little thing. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I definitely go over speed over power. I don't always, but that is typically my case, as that it just allows me to usually get a bit more lead and get a few more kills in the process, or just kill a little bit faster, which is a little bit nicer, but that does also come at a cost of taking up more energy, and it takes up a little bit more strategy and more time to kind of line up those shots and take them out simultaneously. Even though that it does kill faster, that is technically in quotes. And that's where I'm going to end today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to check out my Skyrim series, which is going to be starting to post on Saturdays. It should have already started. I think I'm starting it the week, when did I start it? I don't know. I think I started it the 23rd. I have no idea. But I hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to check out that Skyrim series, and I will see you guys next time, and bye bye.